A lady apologized for stealing from me 17 years later. In high school, I had an 18-year-old boyfriend with an apartment, which I thought was so cool. Of course, it was a hangout spot for a lot of people our age. We're from a small town. I forgot my purse there for a couple days. I was an irresponsible teenager. A couple days later, I went to withdraw money from the ATM with my debit card, and the $400 I had in my account was gone. I was working my first job, and this was like 2006, so $400 meant I was full-on rich. Well, it being a small town, we went to the one gas station in town with an ATM and figured out who it was. Two girls I was semi-friends with. We had friends in common and nothing against each other, but didn't go out of our way to hang out. Word on the street was they both got grounded. Well, 17 years later, and I get a message from one of the girls that stole the money, apologizing and saying how she talked with her therapist a lot about it, and she was really sorry. I responded with that clip of Billy Madison calling Steve Buscemi to apologize, and Steve Buscemi crosses him off his people to kill list. As the message notification popped up on your phone screen, it felt like a blast from the past, stirring up memories long tucked away. Reading the apology, you couldn't help but feel a mix of emotions, surprise, amusement, and a hint of nostalgia for those tumultuous teenage years. With a wry smile, you couldn't resist the urge to respond in a way that captured the essence of the moment. Digging through your mental archives, you found the perfect reference, that iconic scene from Billy Madison. It was a light-hearted way to acknowledge the apology while also injecting a touch of humor into the situation. After hitting send, you leaned back in your chair, reflecting on how much life had changed since those high school days. The incident with the stolen money had been a blip in the grand scheme of things, a fleeting moment in a sea of memories. Yet there was something poignant about receiving that apology after all these years. It spoke to the power of growth and introspection, of recognizing past mistakes and striving to make amends. It was a reminder that people can change, that redemption is possible even in the unlikeliest of circumstances. And so, on a crisp autumn afternoon, you found yourself face to face with the girl who had once been a mere footnote in your high school drama. As you exchanged hesitant smiles and awkward small talk, the weight of the past gradually lifted, replaced by a sense of shared humanity and understanding. In that moment of vulnerability and authenticity, you realized that forgiveness was not about forgetting or condoning past wrongs, but about embracing the possibility of growth and redemption. And as you parted ways with a newfound sense of closure and acceptance, you couldn't help but marvel at the unexpected twists and turns of life's journey, and the power of forgiveness to heal even the deepest wounds. In the days that followed, you found yourself pondering the significance of forgiveness and closure. While the apology didn't erase the past, it offered a sense of resolution, a chance to let go of lingering resentment and move forward with a lighter heart. And as you scrolled through your phone, reliving old memories and embracing new beginnings, you couldn't help but marvel at the unpredictable twists and turns of life's journey. Who would have thought that a stolen purse and a long-forgotten apology would resurface after all these years, reminding you that sometimes the most unexpected moments hold the greatest lessons of all. In the days following your response, the message from your former acquaintance lingered in the back of your mind like a puzzle waiting to be solved. You found yourself reflecting on the nature of forgiveness and second chances, grappling with the complexity of human relationships and the passage of time. As you went about your daily routine, the incident from high school continued to resurface in unexpected moments. A casual conversation with a co-worker, a fleeting glimpse of a familiar face in a crowded street. Each encounter served as a poignant reminder of how the past shapes the present and influences the course of our lives. Despite the passage of time, you couldn't shake the feeling of curiosity about the girl who had reached out to apologize. What had prompted her to revisit the past after all these years? Had she truly changed, or was the apology merely a fleeting gesture of remorse? Driven by a sense of curiosity and a desire for closure, you found yourself contemplating the possibility of reconnecting with her. Perhaps a face-to-face conversation would offer the clarity and understanding you both sought, a chance to bridge the gap between past grievances and future possibilities. With a mixture of apprehension and determination, you reached out to arrange a meeting, setting aside any lingering doubts or reservations. After all, life was too short to dwell on past grievances, and sometimes the most unexpected encounters held the potential for profound transformation.